If you think about lectures or meetings that you sat through, you probably start out as an attentive listener. Then your mind starts to wander and you begin thinking about things like what to have for dinner or how you haven't cleaned the bathroom in weeks. Once the meeting is coming to a close, you snap out of it, refocus, and really soak in those last few minutes. This is called the primacy recency effect, and it's exactly how our students' brains work. The primacy recency effect, as presented by David Sousa in How the Brain Learns, is the idea that during a learning session, students retain best what comes first and second best what comes last. Sousa calls the two periods of best retention prime times. During the first prime time, your brain has a lot of working memory space that is ready to be filled. As a teacher, we need to use this time wisely. Provide only true information, as this is what students will remember best from the lesson. The second prime time comes at the tail end of the lesson. Students are refocused, so this is when we should review the new learning that was presented during the first prime time. Between the two primes is a period that Sousa calls downtime. This is when students should be given the opportunity to practice the new learning. Your student's working memory is probably full at this point, so any new information provided will likely be forgotten. Teachers who understand this effect teach with much more intentionality during the two prime times, and their students reap the benefits. Prime times are not when teachers should allow students to guess what a new term means, pass back graded assignments, or take roll. Utilize the first prime time by making the most important part of the lesson known. Provide closure during the last portion of the lesson. Use that time to refocus and repeat what you want your students to remember most. Leave them with something memorable and important related to the new learning they just encountered. Take advantage of prime time 1 and 2 by providing only true and engaging information, and you will boost your students' learning.